Welcome to the Mob Jazz Podcast. Please be aware that the content of this podcast is primarily social commentary and represents the personal opinions of the hosts and guests. It is not intended to be a statement of fact or an official stance on any issues discussed. This podcast is for entertainment and informational purposes only. We encourage listeners to seek out professional advice for any factual matters or decisions. Listener discretion is advised.
Icebreaker.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. Happy 2025.
It sounds so big, doesn't it?
2025. I actually like that. I like how those digits
well
sound.
rounded.
Yeah, I like
it's
a very
round.
yeah.
It sounds hella big because I feel like in 2025, in 2005 we're in P3, right? I feel like for the first time ever in my life, I remember vividly things that I was doing 20 years ago.
Isn't that nuts?
That is nuts to me.
I remember P2.
As in me, like my P3 memories are crystal
Okay, yeah,
clear.
fair.
You get? So
The
it feels
problem
like
is
crystal
my P3
clear memories.
begin with a slap, man. Teacher Flavia.
But don't you see that's crazy? We have memories of 20 years ago that we're closer to 50 than we are like 5 or something.
You know, what's funny to me is like, or maybe not funny, but I generally just really like how the 2020s look as a number.
They're aesthetically pleasing.
Do you know, maybe even from the 2010s, I just like how the from 2010 up to where we are now, I like how each of those numbers
I didn't
look.
like 2023.
I didn't
man.
like 2013 really. It wasn't a good looking number.
There's something about the threes for me that's off. 2023 was the offest of the 2020s for me.
Okay, fair. I agree with that.
I have a thing though. There are numbers
Even
I
the
like.
7, there's something. It as if it died.
Yeah.
But 2017 was hard.
Maybe it's
2017 was a
prime
hard year. Why not as hard as
2016 2016 was so hard. Oh my
2016 was
gosh.
hard. 2017 was actually also
2016 was
hard. Yeah. 2014 was hard.
Like
as well.
2016 was an amazing year. Like 2016,
2016
somebody
was fire.
I have a friend who asked me in 2016, like at the end of the year, she was like, I was about to say my real name. I'm not used to being on the pod. She was like, Casper, are you capable of not getting every single thing you want?
That's how 2016 was.
Was for me.
2016
Everything
was
I
good,
wanted,
yeah.
I got. Like, but I think Mercury was in double retrograde or
Yeah.
anti-retrograde. I don't know how those things work.
Yeah, I like how these digits look.
Really?
The 2000s looked kind of funny, bro. It was a funny looking
2025
period.
is so well rounded.
Except
In the right font.
8 and 7. All our 2000s were ugly looking numbers.
That's so weird.
And 2000 maybe also.
I hear it.
They looked
2001,
funny.
Do you know what looked
2001
fire though?
looked funny as hell.
1999.
you were paying attention.
yeah.
Stop acting like in 1999 you were.
No.
like,
As in
that
hindsight,
one
now with
day.
this new known
Like,
science of aesthetics, the 2000s, the
1999.
figures were ugly.
To be fair, the only 7 I like is 1997, but I may be biased.
I like 2007. I like 2000s. I don't like 1997.
2007 had fire music, that's what I know.
I like that. I like a 2000. 2008 is my favorite 2000. In terms of look.
2005. 5 and 4.
I hate those.
I don't know, man. I
hate
love
those.
2005.
I truly hate those, bro.
I've actually never given this any thought whatsoever.
Yeah. It's like if you get it, you get it thing,
Yeah,
bro.
it's if you
Comment.
get it, yeah.
Comment if you get it, bro.
If you get it, you get it. But
Yeah.
2025, well-rounded year.
Yeah.
I hope the year
big
is as
year.
good as the number looks, man.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I feel like my biggest move for this year is that, you know how I have this, okay, I'm saying it like everybody knows. Let everybody find out today. I have this thing of when I'm not doing well in life, I feel like I don't deserve good things.
Kind of like imposter syndrome, in a way.
No, like, if like I'm not achieving what I want to be achieving, I feel like I don't deserve to celebrate. I don't deserve to be happy. You understand?
That's not unique to you. That's
Eh?
not unique to you.
Yeah, it's not unique to
Yeah,
me at
I
all.
I have that as well.
Yeah.
sometimes.
But then, you know how bad shit doesn't care if you're deserving or not. Like, you could literally be Mother
Yeah.
Teresa,
Yeah,
and when the bad shit starts, it starts.
Teresa was somehow.
Hey man, by the way, that chick was some.
Yeah. She was a bad shit herself.
Man, she was a bad shit.
So,
I had she was some
Yeah.
wrong example.
yeah.
Okay, you could literally be
But I
like,
hear it,
yeah,
I
the
hear
best
it,
human
I
being
hear
ever.
it.
And when bad things start, they start this. They do not care. They don't care about who's deserving and who's not. Matter of fact, they like those who are not deserving. So I feel like now I wanna, aside from my perpetual exhaustion, which Melvin thinks is a symptom of depression, I just want to embrace good things,
That's
whether I'm
a
deserving
heavy
or not.
mindset shift.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
Don't make me cry on this podcast.
Shut up.
That's a heavy
love that.
mindset
Yeah,
shift.
but that's only when I'm not exhausted. Like when I have enough energy to enjoy them.
You're not exhausted, bro.
I'm tired.
You're not.
Oh my guys, Sydney, let me tell you. I feel tired constantly.
Chronic fatigue.
I
You might,
can't
you know,
even
you might
say
have
that.
like
If you Google
low iron
chronic
or something.
fatigue, yeah,
You might
have
have like
low
food. What do they call it? The what? Deficiency.
I don't have a
Maybe
deficiency.
deficient of something.
I just feel like this week I asked Melvin, can we go watch Mufasa? He said, oh, I have plans today. Da, da, da. Then he said, but can we please go watch it next week? I told him, no, it's okay. I have child. He's like, why? I'm tired.
That's why I've retracted
Nah,
my
for
please.
you, no,
because of
that's
how
a-
you're behaving, I've
that's a
retracted
very
my
very mental tiredness. Next
Right now,
week you might be rested.
I'm at, can we
No,
go watch
I'm
it next?
tired.
And let me tell you the funniest thing.
What?
You're asking me to go watch a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And-
You were only going to watch it for me.
Yeah, and I'm down to watch it.
Yeah.
But now you're stretching my downness.
But I've told you it's okay, chill. I'm tired.
It's too late.
What do you
I already
mean?
decided that I want to now go watch it. Now
And you're going to watch it with me?
We go.
Well, let's go watch it, bro. When do we go? After the pod, maybe. Hey, when?
Probably next week.
All I'll say is,
go.
he
will
doesn't
see.
watch movies when he's working. He feels too
Yeah,
exhausted.
but
But
next week I'm watching one regardless. So.
also let me say this. We have to go at night because kids are still on holiday.
Speaking of movies,
I can't stand
announcement.
kids right now, respectfully.
I won customer of the year last year for the cinema.
Well deserved.
Duh.
Like,
Let's go. Oh my god.
Yeah.
If I was a betting man.
let me tell you,
About
all my
everything,
money
man.
was on you. What did you win?
Of course,
They
bro.
gave me complimentary tickets that are valid for a month. I've already used one of them.
How many
How many?
tickets?
4.
That's serious.
They gave me
How
an
can I be
umbrella
at your
and a pen.
establishment thrice a week, every week for 52
Do
weeks?
you understand?
You give me
Relax.
4 tickets. That's nuts.
But I framed that envelope.
But let me tell you
That's
this.
custom of
This
the year.
clip, because this is a
Nice.
Patreon episode, this clip of you announcing what you it has to go up on
This is
TikTok.
not a Patreon episode.
People need to know.
This is not a Patreon
You're
episode.
lying. This is a
Nah,
YouTube
it's
episode.
going live, yeah.
This going
It's
up.
a YouTube episode.
Yeah, it's going live.
Oh, crazy.
Thank you for warning me in advance. I was
Yeah,
about to
this
say
is
very
going
many
live. This is
things.
going live.
Yeah,
I thought
man.
we're in
I
the
won
safe space
custom of the year.
Patreon.
It had in brackets Acacia branch, so maybe they're different for different
Yeah,
branches.
so this year you have to go harder, bro.
Bruh.
Century-
Let me tell you.
Even harder, bro.
Second.
Yeah.
What day is it today?
Today's third.
yeah.
Century,
I was in the
Century
cinema.
Cinemax. I feel like 4 tickets are enough for customer of the year.
That's insane.
Man, I'll take
That's
it.
insane.
I'll
You
take
guys
it. I'll
are
take
so
it.
Now the guy's
greedy.
going to go harder. They give him 5. They say, "Hey, relax. What kind of trash gift is that, bro?"
Brother,
Oh, man.
this
Your
man
customer
has.
of it- do you know how
this
much-
man- He has invested money. We've
Yeah.
had him like hell.
Time, relationships. Like, it's not fair, bro.
Do you understand?
fair.
That's
4
funny.
tickets is crazy work. If
Yeah.
anything, the best thing would have been like a month free.
You know what it takes to accomplish the type of feat this guy accomplished like last year? You know how
As
many
in,
women he had to take on dates to that?
brother,
You know how much popcorn he bought?
brother.
How much soda?
0
Smirnoffs,
popcorn, 0 soda.
candy,
Pizza, though.
pizza.
Mm,
He never
no
even
pizza.
once snuck in anything into your cinema. He always buys.
He's a legitimate person.
You can't even give him something free from the counter.
Let me tell you, Century
Shocking.
Cinemax. Me, I sneak in things.
Shocking. Shocking.
And
I'm
this
coming
your-
next week. I'm not buying anything
Anyway.
besides my ticket. In fact, I might even get my free tickets from you. That's so disappointing. Century Cinemas, do
that's
better.
Funny as hell, bro.
Honestly.
I've seen this man come here every week.
I watched a
Check
movie
the
today.
podcast.
I watched a movie today.
He has been to your cinema all those times. Name a movie. Name a movie he hasn't watched. That's my challenge to you.
Name a movie. Do you
Name
know
a
how many
movie he
movies he
hasn't
has
watched.
repeated?
Repeat. Name a movie he hasn't watched twice at least. Nah, you guys are not fair.
I know
bro.
you're
Nah.
bugging,
You're
man.
not
Do you
fair.
know?
Nah.
The Indian movies, the Chinese movies, the Ugandan movies. This brother has watched everything.
Nah.
You guys give him 4 tickets. 1,
Oh,
2, 3, 4
that's
tickets.
funny.
Me who didn't go to the cinema. I watched at least 4 movies last year. They give my guy 4 tickets. That's why I don't like a cinema.
That's why you don't like.
That's why I be on Gujara. I won't lie. I can't even say it out loud. I be on Gujara. I use Movies Joy and Gujara. Sue me. Okay.
You could,
Now I know, now I know.
you could tell that the guys behind this thing were.
I knew it. I knew it. They don't appreciate the customer.
They really
They
don't.
don't appreciate the customer.
But Sydney, we see you. We
Yeah.
recognize you.
Yeah, me, I'm proud of you, bro.
We're so
Me, I'm
proud of you.
bro.
I'll
But
take
do you
it,
know
I'll
how
take
funny
it.
it
You
is
deserve
that
better
this
than that.
like banter aside, this nigga was actually recognized.
It's hilarious. That means like everything we said last year
It's
was
true.
Like
No,
they
relax.
know him
Crazy,
there, bro.
isn't it?
They do know me.
They know
So
him
how did they
there.
contact you?
Man, they just called me.
Why do they have your number?
I think because I use Momo to pay.
Mm.
That must be why.
They've been
They
noting
put
you.
it,
They're like,
he has. They have his data.
I tell you, you know the names.
He
my
was a
number is
member.
under.
You're a member, aren't you?
No.
No.
You know the names my number is
They
under.
can't even give him a free membership. Do you know how nuts that is?
Can you imagine?
I'm your best customer. Give me a free membership for the year. Okay, I guess they don't want to release his dimes.
Sydney, that's horrible,
Anyway.
honestly.
I'll take it.
Sorry,
But
bro.
yeah. So the movie I watched on first, I didn't pay.
What
That's
did you
went,
watch?
man. Werewolves.
Werewolves.
Watch it, man.
Oh my god! I
werewolves?
feel like if
Well,
I
is
was,
it called
I feel
werewolves?
like right now there's so
Werewolves.
much.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Werewolves. I don't know.
There's so much shit I want to watch right now in the cinema, but I've seen the way these guys are behaving. These are bad manners. I want to watch on Gujara. I want to watch Craven. I want to watch Craven. I want to watch Gladiator. I want to watch Mufasa. And
All
I
the
wanna
cinema.
watch-
All the
and I want to
cinemas.
watch Wicked.
All the cinemas are Cinemax.
Yeah.
In
Greedy,
UG. They're all
greedy.
Cinemax, and you can't give a guy 4 tickets.
Listen, they have Arena. They have
Mama guys, me I'll keep coming.
Metroplex. They have Acacia. Are those only branches? Those three?
Yeah, they must be. They must be only.
Join.
Have you watched Craven?
Yeah, I have.
How was it?
It's not as bad as people say it is. It's not a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Like action.
It's like a vengeance type thing.
Yeah. It's not as bad as people say it is. I enjoy. Questionable. It's like a 6.57. 7 is good. 6.5. 6.5. But I'll tell you, if you want story,
Not the one.
it's just for watching.
It's fighting. Eh?
But let's put
It's
a
just for
pause.
watching.
Introduce us.
Hi,
Welcome back to a Mob Jazz podcast. I'm Melvin.
Sydney.
Casper, a friendly ghost.
2025.
Yeah.
2025. Hi guys.
Hi.
Oh my gosh.
I had to
I-
do this part last week, by the way. I
Hey,
did it much quicker than you. I don't know if it resonates the same, but
I don't know, but
yeah.
I was going to say the patrons. I keep thinking it's a Patreon
No,
episode.
that's
Okay,
everyone.
hi guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so that you know every time we post a new episode. And welcome back. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Most importantly, Patreon.
Yeah, man. Subscribe to our Patreon.
Patreon is alive and well. It's only $5 USD. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've seen that the dollar is kind of down right now.
Man,
So
they just start buying. Buy the
Buy right
dollar.
now.
Buy the dollar, bro.
Subscribe for like a year. man.
yeah,
All the
subscribe
summers are
like
still in town.
for like a year to save some cash. In
And
the
your
long run,
subscription, we'll record a podcast for you.
for you.
Yeah.
So subscribe only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 USD. Also interact. Like I love it when I see comments. I'm actually I was thinking about changing my YouTube name to Casper. So that I can comment. Sometimes I be wanting to comment stupid shit and interact with people. But then I'm like, I'm
Just
going to
create
sell
another
myself.
thingy.
Yeah, literally.
Let's
Not
get
I'm
bad.
to
too
another
tired. We've just discussed I'm
You have
tired.
low iron, actually. She really has low iron, bro.
So
She has low
yeah,
iron.
guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 USD. It gives you access to 2 episodes a week. Early access to March when it's available. Yeah, and early access to the non-PC jazz. We are a lot more free on Patreon. And also for the times when we're taking a break from YouTube, the patrons will still be getting episodes. So
Yeah.
man.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been debating giving main page guys an episode, like to continue giving them the episode. I'm heavily debating it,
December.
but in January,
Jan.
yeah.
But I think you see the difference. They're not debating about patrons. Patrons, it's
Yeah,
guaranteed.
Yeah.
So
You're debating alone.
Also, guys in the comments were saying, yo, we should give them more of the conversations we have on Patreon, that we should give them some of those because of like the last episode that we posted.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys were saying they want more of that on the main page.
On the
What?
main page.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I guess real topics. Some guys said like
the
stop saving
religion
the
thing.
real topics for Patreon. Give some of the main page people some of those real topics. Anyway,
I mean,
So
script the jazz.
we don't script the jazz, but then also, I think that also shows why that $5 USD is worth it.
anyway, fair. What are we selling? If we start
What
giving to
are
our
we
main page,
selling?
what are we selling?
Exactly.
Anyway, bro. Besides the point, thank you guys for watching. Today I wanted us to do
What?
New Year's episode. I was listening to another podcast. Shout out Mel Robbins. and she had like these 7 questions that she asks herself every year in order to like kind of just like recap the year and like review it basically. So I thought it would be interesting for us to discuss those, but in an MJP way.
Fair enough.
Yeah, man. So Casper has the questions. We're gonna get into it. Yeah, but before we get into it, someone in the comments tell us if someone is addicted to Pepsi Zero. What are they addicted to in the Pepsi?
It's called Pepsi Max. It has no sugar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sugar-free Pepsi. What are they addicted to? If it's not the sugar, what are they addicted to in the Pepsi? Okay. Yeah, I don't know either.
For disclaimer's
Does it
sake,
not have
there's
caffeine?
nobody who is addicted. It does have caffeine.
Say less. Question answered. Never mind. Never mind.
That's why I'm tired, because I'm going through caffeine
No
withdrawals.
Pepsi. You just need a Pepsi.
And let me tell you something. Because the only tea I like right now is chamomile tea, and chamomile tea is one of the few types of tea that don't have caffeine.
That cardamom has as well. So
Do you think I'm going through caffeine withdrawal? Is that why I'm so exhausted?
I think you're low on iron.
But I don't have. I don't know why you're saying that. Is it because I'm a chick?
I'm also low on iron. Relax. Don't make this agenda.
Why are you low on iron?
I don't know.
why do you find iron? Like in sweet potatoes.
No, porridge I know is a good source. Beetroot?
They say beetroot is a
Beetroot?
good source.
Yeah. Brown porridge, the one that I'm talking about.
Why are you low on iron?
I think I've always been low on iron. I think my body doesn't produce enough iron.
I've never been low on iron.
And my mom has low iron as well, so.
I've never been.
Is that something that can go?
What do you mean?
Yeah, you can literally just eat more iron, like rich foods, and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Or supplement.
Fair.
Yeah.
I have never been low on iron in my life. I'm not low on iron. I don't get. They say.
Have you done a test before?
They say when you stand up real quick, you get drowsy.
It's like a
Head
dizzy,
rush.
like a dizzy
I
spell.
hear
Yeah.
Never been
It
me.
never happened to you.
I
don't
get those
believe
things
that?
sometimes, man.
It's strange. I actually don't believe that.
Why?
I don't know. Now it seems like that would skip you. I can't see how that would
That's
skip
so
you.
crazy to say.
Yeah.
You don't think that ailment would skip
Yeah,
me?
no. I think I've given you that one.
Yeah,
bro.
this
Someone
chicken-
with migraines, man.
Yeah, you can't have migraines. What? Then you don't
As
have,
in you're like-
you don't have dizzy spells.
You're like, this chick is an ailment-prone babe. How can she skip that?
Yeah, how did dizzy spells skip her? Let's begin, man. What's the first question?
What were the highlights of 2024?
Okay. Firstly, obviously, like these past few days, you guys have noticed that I've been like posting a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I was going through my.
You've dumped for the whole year.
Yeah, I was going through my pictures. Incidentally, I got this phone of mine in January of last year, sorry. So the pictures begin,
Are these highlights personal?
yeah, on my Instagram.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about like that.
Your highlights.
Yeah, highlights,
Highlights
your
when you-
highlights of
Yeah.
What happened in the
No,
whole of the
No,
year?
The whole
Your
of the year.
highlights.
Everywhere. Okay.
Other
Yeah.
people's highlights.
No, your highlights.
highlights of
Like,
International
2024.
highlights.
what
Yours.
are your
No,
highlights
yours,
of 2024?
Yeah, so I've been going through my pictures, bro, from Jan till December. 2024 was a good year, bro. It was a good year for me, man. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed 2024. My highlight of 2020, I'm just going to say one, right? Because it's a long board. My highlight of 2024 was paying off my car, bro. I don't think that there's anything that like has like over. It just felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulders, bro. Paying that car off. Obviously, a bunch of other stuff, bro. Like my sister's getting married. Like my dad turned 60.
sister is.
Like, yeah, she's getting married tomorrow.
Yeah, not you said my sister's getting married.
I mean,
so
she's-
I can see how it
Yeah. My sister is getting married. My dad turned 60 in January. I spent a lot of time.
January last
year,
Okay.
Spent a lot of time with my birthdays this year. Every month, I have pictures with my friends. That has never ever happened, I don't think, in any year, bro.
You know what? Yeah. Here's my thing. We only meet via the pod, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. Our pictures are only at the pod. bro,
Only
you
the
and I.
pod. Yeah, but fair. I hear you.
Nah, this year we'll do better. Yeah, man. It's been a generally good year, I feel like. I haven't fallen as sick as I usually do.
True.
I think I've beaten a bacterial infections, bro, but just give me like this first quarter. I don't think I'm going to get another bacterial infection again. I feel like I've fixed my stomach microbiome, bro. My stomach bacteria is now kawa. I don't think it's going to become toxic again.
Fair enough.
Yeah, man. Those are my highlights, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 2024.
Oh, wait. But
Fair.
the reason why the car thing is my main highlight is because, like, you don't realize how having an outstanding debt can reduce, like, the quality of your life, bro. Like, the things you're able to do with money and the way that you interact with money changes completely when there's something that is pending to be paid for, that has to be paid for, bro. And that takes like a large chunk of your income. So
I feel that, and it's not even just income, it's also like a mental thing.
Yeah.
If I had a date, I would not be settled, bro.
Yeah. I think it's something which happens to a person at an individual level. Because people who are willing to pay the money, those are the ones who will be like stressed out by that.
Just suffer, bro.
There are guys,
And
who
considering,
don't care.
I mean,
who will not pay those? You have to come and
Bad
find me,
guy.
chase me in this car.
you say this on the pod, but like it had been extended by like what, 7-8 months?
Yeah, I was supposed to be done paying for it by like May. I think I made my last payment in October, bro.
Yeah, a few months. I hear it. I hear it. Nah, that's a big one. For me, mine was not a particular thing, but halfway throughout the year, it was kind of like a mindset thing. I realized for like the past 3-4 years after COVID, man, I had just been chasing dopamine.
Interesting.
And it was like a realization that came to me. And I'm not one of those people that switches up
Last 3-4 months of
3-4 years, like ever since COVID.
Damn.
Like, we just have to be happy, man. And man, I think it hit me like a truck on my birthday. When the digit on your birth certificate changes, I was like, okay, relax. We're now aging. We can't keep doing this. So it was more or less like a mindset shift for me. And it's a gradual process. It's not like I've stopped, but I can see things I've stopped doing. And yeah, I think I'm not one of those people who is like, when a new year begins, starting then we are done. It's like, step by step.
Yeah, but that's different.
I feel
from
like
what
the
is
last few
highlight,
times
bro.
that I've seen you, last 2 or 3 times that I've seen you, you've been calmer.
Calmer,
I've been
eh?
calmer, eh?
So the highlight is the mindset shift.
That's a big one for me, bro.
Okay.
I feel like it's so big for me. Like,
You've
just the
seen-
realization.
You've seemed calmer these last couple of
Is
times.
it? Yeah, fair enough. I wouldn't know, because there are days when I catch myself, I'm like, relax. So yeah, I think that's my highlight of the year, man. Just that realization. It's not a significant thing, but it's significant to me going forward. So yeah.
I feel that as well. I think I felt that as well. It's like a mindset. The fronto, man. The fronto has reached maturity, bro.
We went through lobotomy
The
last
fronto,
year,
bro.
man.
The fronto.
Yeah, I hear it.
Maybe you guys are right about women like maturing faster than men, man. Like my frontal lobe has just clocked. I'm a 25. I'm 25 in mind.
You're lucky
I'm
I'm
25
you're
years
lucky I'm
old in
prepared
mind.
to have that argument.
Casper, what about you? Highlight of 2020.
Is it bad manners if I say I don't have one?
A highlight?
Okay, you have a low light.
Interesting. Why would you say you don't have a highlight of
dim.
2020?
Okay.
There's no way you
Dim
don't have a
light.
highlight of 2020.
It's a light.
Okay, if I can say like, okay, things that maybe I'm grateful for. I can't say I have a highlight, but things I'm grateful for. Maybe my top 3 are my relationship with my mom is amazing. Amazing. Like yeah.
That's key.
It's amazing. Number 2. I think I'm grateful for it. Although you're not allowed to be tired.
Grateful for what?
The second thing I'm going to say it, but it doesn't allow me to be tired in peace. Last year, Melvin and I have always been close, but last year we got really close, right?
Yeah.
Melvin can't allow you to be tired. He can't allow you to just be like, cousin, no, we're going to do this. And you end
to
up
cane
doing
porridge. You be
it.
there.
Our iron deficiency is booming. By the end of Jan, No more iron deficiency, bro.
So I feel like this year me and Melvin have become really, really close. But then I also think that when I think about you're fake. when I think about I don't know if I asked for it or if I wanted it. I don't remember. I don't feel like I'm one of those people who prays for love. I don't think I am. But I remember sometime last year.
Praise for love. Is that what you said?
For love.
Sorry, man, the coffee machine.
But I remember sometime last year feeling like, bruh, I am so loved. Like, you understand? Like, I was like, I wish when I was like 19 or 20 or one of those formative years, someone had told me that the definition of love is not romantic love. Like, love is love.
Yeah.
You get, regardless of where it comes from. And I remember feeling sometime last year, I don't remember when, I just felt like, oh my gosh, with my 7 friends and my mom, I am so loved, it's ridiculous. Yeah, and it felt, and that inspired the third thing. I feel like me feeling loved and feeling so grateful for that love made me want to be like a better human being. Like the times when I feel like I fall short, I'm not worthy of this love. So I be there and I say, when is the last time I checked so and so and so? When is the last time I did this and this? When is the last time I gave without expecting anything in return? Yeah, so I think it's grateful that I was able to learn from the love. I don't know.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Does that make you want to explore more love?
What do you mean?
Like find more friends?
No. No.
You're full of.
I figured it was like I have my 7 people, I have my mommy's car.
Yeah, it's enough for you,
Yeah.
bro.
Like, which is so weird. I don't know if everybody else is like this. I'm the type of person to sit in a room, and maybe if I have to make conversations to like be nice, I will. But I want to live and learn people's names.
I'll tell you this.
I feel content. Like in that department, you niggas better live a very long life. I don't intend to make new friends.
Literally, bro. Do you know one thing I struggle with when it comes to that, yeah? And this is not even like a pity party.
Also, it's the last thing I'm grateful for. I joined MJP.
Bro, if you hadn't
not said it, man.
I kid you not, I was waiting to explode. If you hadn't said that, I was just waiting.
I joined
I didn't tell the audience, you see?
We're going to end the pod now, man.
I joined
good.
the Mob Jazz podcast as
yeah,
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Yeah,
and I'm starting to feel so super comfortable that now I don't care if people find out who I am. I'm over it.
Set up the second camera, man.
Perfect.
Set up the second camera.
Perfect.
You carry the other tripod.
Man, I left you at home. I'm going to bring it next
I
time.
now just feel like, who cares?
Love it. All the clips are going to go crazy.
I've died.
You guys,
Crazy.
2025 is the year of growth.
Oh, yo.
Yeah.
Windeck.
Actually, 2024 has been a surreal year to me, bro.
A what?
A what?
Okay, it was so amazing that a lot of shit which I never thought it would be real
Do you have a
Yeah.
cold?
actually happened.
Do you have a cold?
No.
You sound like you have a cold.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I didn't hear the word you said.
Surreal.
Oh,
Surreal.
Okay.
Surreal, okay.
Yeah, fair.
So, I think I achieved almost in every department of life. There was something which happened. Got a girlfriend.
Brother. Congratulations.
And we're here for that one.
That one knows you, bro.
He got a girlfriend
Arnold.
in front of us.
Yeah. In our
Like-
presence,
So
bro.
we saw that thing budding
Before
like
our
we're
eyes,
pollinating
bro.
it, man.
Brother,
Yeah.
like after an episode, this man got a girlfriend in front of us.
Guys think Mob Jazz does nothing. We be
Mind you,
Honestly,
but she didn't
bro.
know the pod, did she?
Nah, she didn't. She
That
literally just
is-
came to watch guys performing and then
That's that shit they
We're
talk
there
about,
for
that
it, man.
raw attraction, that
Bruh.
You understand?
What's mad is
no social
that day-
media, no
Literally.
selfie.
seated here. You guys didn't see, but it was literally me, Gaspar, Melvin. We're in one couch,
Hey.
just observing.
What in one couch
Oh,
was jazzing.
Wild.
And he stood up and he walked to her. And yeah, now he has a girlfriend.
Oh.
Man,
bro,
that
I
category
owe
is in
everything
there,
to
bro.
the cards which we were playing. I was with some guy here playing some cards.
Yeah.
And then I like, you know what? Let me take these cards.
It
and
was
do
good
this
there,
check.
man.
That was like the icebreaker of everything.
Hard.
I got a big client.
Big client.
Started working with Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
Also,
That's fire.
got a chance to talk with Lil Wayne.
That's
serious?
fire.
Yeah, so
Oh, Jesus Christ, bro.
we're having
Hey,
an
been
interview and I was
cooking
You
producing
man.
it.
This has been a yarn 3 quarters for you.
Honestly, bro.
know?
Honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
No, that's fine, bro. Those are highlights.
That's
Proper
sweet, yeah,
highlights. Casper, next question.
Next question is, what were the hardest parts of the year?
The hardest parts of the year. Who wants to go first on this?
I can go. It was towards the end. One of my relatives, I told you guys about this. Thingy is hip. Yeah, and
Sorry about that.
going to hospital for like a month straight, and still working, and still podding, and still having a social life. It was a bit tough. But yeah, it was pretty much it. Then there's a point in the year where I was struggling with my faith as well.
Your faith?
Yeah, not like not believing, but like, man, I was over chilling. I was chilling a bit too much. So yeah, those were the hardest points of my life. Yeah.
Hardest
in the last
parts
year.
of the year.
Hardest parts of the year.
Okay.
Throughout last year. Yeah, that's about it. But it has been a very busy year as well.
Yeah.
Because I work remotely, guys think you have mob time. The days, man. The days when the time is not day. Because you work remotely, guys are like, boss, you're always in your bedroom. Work. So yeah, it's a bit tough, but
Okay.
still a good year though.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think compared to 2022 and 2023, I would not call this a hard year. Like those 2 years there, those were rough years for me, bro. This year was a good year, more or less. I'll say maybe the hard bits were just stuff that usually comes up, bro. It's going to come up this year as well. Like maybe work stress, maybe
How many cold vacations do you have in a year?
one.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe work stress. Maybe the times that I feel sick. 'Cause I'm a bad patient. I be mob sick when I'm sick. So maybe those times. Maybe the occasions where we lost people. This year I lost an uncle and a friend. Well, one of my sister's friends who was also like a friend of the family. So maybe those were the hard times.
Yeah, I did lose an aunt as well.
Yeah, those are the hard times, but like I wouldn't say that I had like a period of like just hardship type thing. Yeah. Casper. Where do I begin?
How long do we have? What was the hardest part?
Yeah.
Okay, let me begin this by saying, they say good things and bad things come in threes. I've had
Come in what?
Threes. I've had a hard 3 years, but then I feel like in some way I feel like 2022, middle of 2022 to middle of 2023 was
Wait,
something unique.
you said New Year's. Are we talking about 2025 or 2024?
No, I'm saying 3 years. So 2022 to 20
3 years.
had 3
I
years.
had New Year's. Okay.
Had 3 years. So 2022 to 2024 were tough for me. But I'm somewhat of a soldier. If you don't know me personally, you can't know that I'm literally in hell. So if I say, I'm hoping that these 3 years are done. Like my hardship, I've been tried and tasted, and I've put in my time. So what was the hardest part of last year? I think being okay was really hard for me.
Being what?
Okay. Like being okay, like persevering was hard for me. Because the hard things were mob. The hardness was mob. So being okay was hard. But, and maybe, yeah, hopefully it's over. Because I'm trying to think, can I divide it? But I'm thinking, physically it was hard, emotionally, mentally. I'm ill in all ways possible, but yeah.
Being Kawa in general.
Being Kawa in general was hard
Yeah.
for me last year. But hopefully this year is
More Kawa.
amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I'm one of those people who is a firm believer in being okay for other people.
For other people.
Like it's a personal belief of mine.
What do you mean?
Like either I'm okay enough not to put it on other people,
Oh yeah, don't put it on other
or
people.
I'm okay enough for the people who don't need to see it to see it. Does that make sense? Like if you do not need to see it, don't see it. So like
Yeah.
I'll come here after a long day, record the pod,
Yeah.
And if you don't need to see it, you don't see it. But
Yeah.
it's also tough being there.
Yeah, I agree. I am like that as well. But then it reached a point where I'm tired of using that tired also. But I was too tired. I couldn't handle it anymore. So it manifested in different ways. Like it manifested. I think it's one of the reasons I stopped dating. I stopped going on dates. I left social media. I stopped drinking. I stopped partying. Like eventually,
Stop doing those
gradually,
bit by bit. First it was the booze, then it was the socials, then it was
When you joined the pod, man, you were telling us about dating stories. Then they go.
literally the first like 3 months, right?
exactly. So
Yeah.
like being okay became the most important thing, but the energy was wearing out. So it was like I could only handle so much until being okay was the only thing I could manage, or acting okay or whatever. So now I find myself in a position where I'm not on social media. I don't drink. I don't party. I don't date. And that's where I'm at right now.
Question.
Yeah.
Okay, you said this off mic. I won't say it on mic, and if you don't want it to be,
We can edit it out.
Yeah. You said you're now ready to date, or you're thinking about
I
it. Does that mean
said-
you're okay,
Oh,
or you're better than you were last year?
I was telling Melvin that for the first time in a long time, I was attracted to someone. So I don't know if that means energy is coming back. I don't know. But I was attracted to someone. And then that...
Iron is now dead.
But then also, I think it doesn't help that the person I was attracted to is 56 years old.
Yeah.
I think that's a bad sign.
Listen, don't knock it. Whatever form it comes, you
I
can
won't lie.
appreciate it.
I heard that thing. This conversation is not for me. Put an earphone in.
But I took it as a good, like, I didn't have enough attraction
As
to
a
make
good
a
sign,
move.
yeah.
I was just like, the fact that I think this person is attractive and I haven't felt like this in like 8 months is a pro, maybe. Then I said, maybe if I meet someone I like, I can go on a date. Of which the place I've been at is that any attention I've gotten, I've rejected it, ignored it, or just... Yeah, so we'll see.
But finding someone attractive doesn't necessarily mean that you're ready to date them.
To go on dates.
Sometimes
I don't
think
mean date
that makes you a
them.
human.
No,
If you can see someone attractive and
for
appreciate
the last
their beauty,
8 months.
to me, I do feel like that makes you a human. It just doesn't mean that you're ready to date.
For the last 8 months, I've not been finding people attractive.
Maybe you haven't been a human for the past 8 months.
Maybe, by the
She
way.
was not okay, ma.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And now she's okay.
Maybe,
hopefully.
but I think, the hardest part was being okay. Like, and at first when I kept removing all of those things one by one, and I kept saying, what's happening to me? But at the time, it just felt like, I can't handle that. Did it affect my relationships with people, my friends? My friends are quite understanding of...
Also, we knew what was happening.
The what?
We knew what was happening.
Yeah.
See what was happening.
Yeah, they knew what was
I
happening.
didn't. I was still cooking you, ma.
Yeah, and that's how that falls within I can be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but my friends knew what was happening and were really accommodative and whatnot. So yeah, being okay was the hardest part. But this year is going to be cool.
But anyway, the truth is, to allow love into your life, you have to first love yourself. It's pretty much the same.
Preach, brother.
Yeah. I'm with it. I agree, bro.
Yeah.
I agree completely,
It's even
man.
like when you're after a breakup, you need to give time to yourself so that you can love yourself back again.
Bro. Yeah.
That you can give it back to another
Yeah.
person.
That's such a hard question for me to answer. Do I love myself? I don't know, man.
Do you know how I know I love myself? This week, I'm not going to name names, but this week I saw a very ugly photo of me that a friend of mine took. That a friend of mine took. A very ugly photo of me. So I saw that photo and I told my friend, this is a very ugly photo of me. And I was like, on some days I'm low-key ugly.
I swear
But I was
that
like,
photo is
I
not
still fuck with
bad.
myself. No.
You know, eh?
I still,
You did not.
Listen, mind you, the photography is not the problem. On that day I was ugly. But at the end of it, I still felt like, I have good days
I
and I have
swear,
bad days. And
wallahi.
it's okay. And I still love
Wallahi
myself.
bilai. I've
me
never
show
seen
you.
you
That picture was
ugly.
not. That picture
Let
was
me
not
show
that
Wendy
good.
the photo.
Yeah.
Anyway, as they are showing the photo, please, if you relate, feel free to comment.
Yeah.
Comment and tell us what's happening in your life. And
Yeah.
we'll reply. Casper will reply.
I will reply. Wendy, what was the hardest part of last year?
Honestly, I don't have anything which was significant, which I can say.
You had a yarn 3/4.
Bro, I had a blast. Yeah. Last year was a
That's
blast,
good,
bro.
man. That's good. Yeah, don't laugh, man. That photo is not bad.
But honestly, me when someone takes a picture and posts it, I wouldn't mind. I never find myself looking weird in a picture I never took. But when I take a picture, let's say it's like a selfie.
You guys,
I'm so
when it is
critical.
confident.
Let me first say this. When the guy when you say you didn't have any hardships last year when you got malaria, like 4 times.
No,
This guy is patient
Honestly.
0 for malaria, bro.
guys, honestly, like, for me, sickness is like
It's not
it's
a-
a natural thing.
Yeah.
That's
it has
true
to
as well.
happen. So
That's
I
true
wouldn't
as well.
consider it to be a thing.
Hardships,
hardship.
yeah.
If I thought
Yeah.
it was like an accident, then I
Yeah.
would have considered it.
That's
an
fair.
Or
hardship.
like these really like crazy sicknesses, like
Exactly. Something
cancer and
which
one,
just
God
comes
forbid,
randomly.
yeah, yeah.
But malaria, it's
the
it's
man
normal.
knows he lives at the equator, bro. Like, as
That's
in-
true.
You live in the tropics. Sickness is part of the deal,
Yeah.
bro.
Like,
Very true.
yeah.
Like I had a cold and then
The
it was
number
a
of times we
problem.
called you and you're in the hospital, man, is away.
Did you have a cannula? Did you get a cannula this
Yeah, I
year?
did. Yeah. Did.
I
I've had a
remember that.
cannula since 2016. I'm grateful, man. I'm very
You're a
grateful.
healthy guy, man. These guys.
It was
The guys
actually
they would have taken in the good old days.
there were
Healthy
And I've
bull.
got them
Hasn't
first.
been sick in 10 years.
no, there were 3 options. One
Yeah.
for to be cannulated, the tabs, and then
Yeah.
the injections.
Yeah.
And I asked for I asked for something which is actually going to be effective, so that I can get
An
back
injection.
to road fast.
Injection, eh?
So I asked for the cannula.
Cannula. But if I was given those 3 options, my first choice is the injection,
Why?
then the cannula.
Also,
Then
where,
the
like,
Where do they inject?
Yeah, that's my issue. Where they injecting?
Because I can tell you this,
You're not giving your bum there.
If
I'm not
my
giving my
bum.
bum there.
Why? Okay, hold on. You think these nurses have not seen bums?
No, it's not that these nurses have not seen bums. I still have those. They're probably untrue and childish.
But I think it will break.
It's
That
going
need
to
will break.
deform my bum.
Yeah, like a dimple.
That happens. Okay, I don't know if it happens. Guys, I landed on a wild page on TikTok. That's it. That's it.
No.
It's a page where they advertise that they do like bum enlargement, but they be using like these suction cups.
Yes.
Down there using the spot.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but it's a machine. Like it's a suction machine, a massive contraption.
Suck the ass out
Just
of your
sucking.
body.
So a lot of it is very like the content is very explicit. Like it's literally like chicks bums and like
Yeah.
so some of them have like those injection depression. Some of those things look crazy.
Yeah.
It can look like a real like line. Like it can look nuts, bro. So that might be a thing.
But I don't know if those so-called injection things are actually injection things. Like, I don't have injection things, right? So I don't know if I sometimes think that why Obama has always been like that.
One dimple, man.
Ew.
But yeah, that's why I
yeah,
fear.
but they don't
that's-
give like they're not going to take your pants off to give you an injection.
Or the last time I had a bum injection.
Can they
was,
give it through the pants?
No, just peel it. Just peel your
Through the
fucking
pants.
thing.
Relax.
Through the
Still
pants.
exposing a cheek, man.
No, but you know they
Tell you
okay.
stand there, it
No.
will reach through the pants.
The
Don't
last
open
time
the
I had the
entire
bum
eyes.
injection, it was pretty high up.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what they take. That's
yeah,
what
it was
they
high
take
up, and it was for
I want it through the pants, man. I'm
it
not
was
removing
for
anything.
one of these pain
I don't think
they
can allow
diclofenac.
that.
I had a bad fever. I had
Yeah,
COVID.
that's what they give it to you for.
Yeah, I had COVID, and like I had such a bad fever, as in the waiting room, and the nurse felt like
Was
I was going to
shaking.
pass out.
Yeah.
Yes, so she said, "As you're waiting to see the doctor,
Come, I give.
come and make you feel better." But I wanted to fight. I was like, "No, my
What's wrong with giving it
bum."
through the pants, man?
But they give it to you, and you became and it
My-
works quick.
It works
And
quick,
you have to bend over.
brother. You're
really.
as in.
Just
Let me tell you this.
just turn away, bro.
I don't know how you're going to manage that rectal exam
That one,
because if you
Might have to do that.
that one is
I'm not
life
gonna
and
lie.
death,
you
man.
tell the man, knock me out.
That one is life and death.
Yeah.
But you guys,
It's cover.
like when you get an injection on the bum, it feels like they've left something in your bum. It kind of feels like there is like a nail stuck in there.
No.
I've
You
never
know,
I
felt
think I know
that.
what you mean. Like it feels like, yeah, you feel like something
Okay, I
has
can
been.
relate it to
something has
the
entered.
because
Like
I've got the arm injection,
yeah,
and you will feel like there's a foreign body.
the
Exactly.
bum is a
yeah.
bit different though.
Mm.
The bum is a bit different. This one just hurts. The bum feels like.
But this one doesn't hurt.
Why you dig?
Like what?
Like, audio listeners.
You know what I mean? They just
Does it
feel a
feel
bit.
like
Yeah.
That's funny.
I want to use this word, but I feel like guys are going to misconstrue this word. But does it feel like penetration?
No.
It
Well,
feels
how-
like something has been. Have you guys ever had like a foreign body, but a sharp one, enter your skin?
Yeah.
And it
Let's say
feels
like
like it's
something
still
has entered,
inside
like
there.
a nail enters
Yeah.
your foot or something like that, and then they take it out. That's what it feels like. Like it feels hollow. It feels like there's like a hollow bit that is. Yeah, it's strange. Anyways, next question, man.
Next question.
What did you learn about yourself in 2024?
What did you learn about? Who wants to start?
I can go first.
Yeah.
I'm more resilient than I want to be. Like, just
You know,
when
I thought you were going to say more resilient than I thought.
no, than I want to be. Like
Yeah.
when I thought, you know how you can imagine. For me, this is hell. Like you imagine, oh, if A B C D E happened, that is hell to me, brother. And I would not survive that. I would die. I reached hell's basement, and still I'm here. And like I'm just like as in. Yeah, that's what I learned about myself. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Interesting. Rendek?
Yo, guys, I discovered something weird. I don't know even what I'm supposed to do about it. Like, I hate people asking me obvious things. Like, if I find something obvious and someone is asking me, and they're like, they're completely blah, they know nothing about it, I kind of get pissed. I don't know why I get pissed.
Basically, you hate stupid people.
No, that's not what
No.
it is.
Oh, what's that?
Okay, it seems like he's irritable, but the cause of his irritation is like,
It's slow, guys.
yeah, but see, you
Common sense is not
not
common.
everyone can be. You know what? Okay, look at it this way. I can be slow about some stuff that I don't know. You dig?
But he's
That's
like, if
obvious
something
to
is
you.
obvious
To him,
Not
like,
to
to
me.
him, it should be
to
obvious.
the world, like
Not
you
to
feel like
me.
that's common sense.
Okay, let's say like I'm having a laundry basket and I'm going out and you're asking me, are you going to
What
do
are you
laundry?
doing?
Yeah,
I hear it.
that's common.
Bro,
Yeah,
like, do I look like I'm holding a
You see that
plate?
meme over here, Mbo? What is it? What's the name of the movie? Shark Attack. What is it about? It was like about a horse in the desert.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't think it's a good thing. I hate that it makes me angry.
I think you would not be a good teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would not be a
But
good
when
teacher.
it comes to the things which I find complex, like when you go the nerdy route,
You like the question.
I'm okay to
Yeah,
explain.
but you see, when you're being a teacher, teachers have to say no question is stupid. I tell you this, very many questions are stupid. But yeah, like
I like the way you say stupid.
stupid. The guy said he hates stupid people. That's what he has learned about him.
Literally.
I hear it. I've actually forgotten what I had to say. Oh, I've remembered. I learned something about myself that I really don't like, and I do not know how to work on it. I really care for people. I just don't know how to show it.
You don't know how to show that you care?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like, you know, people are always caring, like, oh my God, let me call this person, what, regular check-ins, what, those things.
Yeah.
I do not know how to do that, but I care so much. But I also learned that this year people want to be shown care. And I care, but I do not know how to show it. So, man, this year I've been struggling with it, man.
But you know what's so great? Okay, now for me, from where I'm standing, I feel like you be making time for your people, bro.
True.
Like, I feel like whenever we're done shooting, or even the days when we're not shooting, like, you're always linking up with one of your buddies. So isn't that how you show care? Like, by, I don't know,
guess
like,
that's one
giving
way.
them your time.
That's one way.
Yeah.
Does it work for everyone? Probably not.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, and the people it doesn't work for. So, for example, a bunch of guys know my best friend. That guy was out of the country, and I remember the time we were having a conversation, and for him it was calm. He's like, "Man, I know you. Like, we're not going to talk every day, but I know you care." Then for other people, it's the reverse. Yeah, and I still do not know how to solve it, man. Like I really care for you, but I just do not know how to do it differently. So I've struggled with that a lot this year, man. And that's something I learned about myself, but I still do not know how to work on it.
Yo, guys, would you say that you know how to comfort a person?
Yeah.
Like when someone shares a problem.
I think I do. Let me tell you, by the way, in
Don't
this
tell.
world,
Me zero.
I care for Casper a
I be
lot.
caring, and I feel like by
How
now
many
how
times
to
have I called you?
share that?
Where is this coming from?
Nah,
I know what you've been talking about,
When
boy.
they cast,
He said, do you feel like you comfort?
know how to come.
Yeah.
Like the fact that I see you weekly, on average, I care for you a lot. In my head. Like if something happened to you,
How
I
many
would
times
actually
have you
be
called me?
so concerned.
Ever since I joined this podcast, once, when Melvin told you to tell me why to record this.
So sassy. Look how sassy she is saying it.
No, but it's okay though.
Yeah.
I care for this guy a lot. And I promise you, most of our calls are man.
But I'm not gonna
Have
hold
you
you.
recording
reached,
today,
have you
man.
reached that board?
But also, you see, I don't need reassurance in every relationship. Bro.
Yeah.
In fact, for most of my relationships, I don't need you to like reaffirm that. Like I can tell, maybe in like particular situations, like let's say if I lose a loved one, or if like something's happening, like that's when you might have to now make the effort and like check on me because I'm the homie and something has happened. But like in ordinary life, I don't really need that. You know what I mean?
Okay, now let me even give it to you. Wendy last week told me he was sick. I was in hospital. And I promise you, I cared, but I didn't call, bro. I was like, I'm sure it's Kawa now, man.
Yeah, there must be something there.
Yeah, like I do not know what it is, but like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not a trained professional, but I think there's something there.
Yeah, I need to understand what that is. So that's the one thing I learned about myself. A lot of people want that kind of care. I do not know how to give it. So yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
It's funny that me, I'm the type who would like, if I'm nashing with something, I'm this guy who would go off the grid and then I disappear until it's fixed and then I come back. And I wouldn't like to bother guys.
Same, to be
I don't
fair.
want to bother people
Same.
like because I know. Okay, I sometimes think that the way I feel, it may not be the same way other guys may like, get that feeling or anything. So I usually prefer not to burden them. I'm like, let me just leave them. I mean, even sometimes I may be like facing some hardships and then I don't share with other people.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, no, I don't want them to be suffering with my shit.
I hear it.
Interesting.
I hear it.
Interesting. Hey, man. I feel like I learned so many things about myself this year, bro.
I also feel like I learned so much about you.
About me. Yeah, I think I learned a lot of things about myself. Firstly, I learned that I don't want to like do flings anymore. Like I don't want to
I feel like you learned that the year prior. Because
I told you January 1st, bro.
is when you learned it.
January 1st. Anyway, I learned that like I didn't want to
You
be
guys, I've
any
hit my
like
tooth on the mic. I hope it's not broken.
that happened to me.
Did you break your tooth? You did.
I chipped my
chipped
tooth.
it.
I chipped my tooth.
You guys.
You feel like a breeze on your tooth.
No.
No, you'll be able to taste it if you are chipped.
What does it taste like?
No, like you'll be able to feel like a ridge in the tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I learned that I don't want like
You're
another
laughing,
like
just
another shallow or half relationship,
has to
bro.
be full.
Yeah, I want a full blast one, bro.
Is it the whole year? Well done, man.
Took a whole year to learn.
Wait, in the,
Yeah.
you think it's me who did it?
It
You
took
guys,
you
how
chipped
strong
the
am I?
mic. It's the mic that has been
I
chipped.
dented the mic.
Chick, how can you dent
No.
steel?
No.
It's impossible.
I think it was already like that.
That's
Oh no,
Yeah,
that mic
that's
is that mic is
Just
mic
been
is
there.
dented.
Yeah, it's been
I was
there.
going to be like,
Just the thought of you causing that.
first of all, I was going to be super excited that I have really strong teeth. Rather, I dent the mic than my teeth.
the calcium is mob, man.
You're saying.
What was there I learn? I learned that damn, that just left my brain. Yeah, I think we can just go with that one. I learned that I don't want another
important
like
lesson, man.
I
I
don't
want a
want
real.
I don't want another shallow thing, bro.
Yeah.
I want to, like,
That falls under the dopamine.
Oh my
thing
gosh,
for me.
I learned this. Did you tell me this about myself before New Year's or after?
what?
That I have commitment issues.
Yeah, you do.
I learned in the last week of the year that apparently, rumor
Yeah,
has
lesson
it,
in the year,
I
man.
have aggressive commitment issues. I didn't think I did.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you?
I don't. Melvin thinks I do.
No.
If You learned it.
Yeah.
I have.
I know. That one I know for sure. That one I know
Next
for sure.
question. But if you've learned it, you've learned it.
Yeah.
How can I have
also-
commitment issues if I have
Yeah.
tattoos?
Also, I learned something about my money habits. I learned that a lot of my money habits, or the way that I relate with money, has been influenced by my parents and the way that I grew up. I think that maybe that's like what's to be expected, but I never noticed how much, bro. Like to what extent. Yeah, not in the best way.
Do you
But I
think
definitely learned that.
that affects you when you get your own family?
I'm not going to let it. It's definitely something that I'm trying to change, bro.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the money thing is a lesson for 2024, man. I won't lie.
Yeah.
Question number 4. What are you going to stop doing?
What are you going to stop doing?
I can start. And I feel like this...
Mine is quick.
Eh?
Mine is quick.
Yours is quick.
okay.
Procrastinating.
It's a tricky one.
Hey,
Because since I've known you.
you let me know.
That's a tough one. Tough cookie. Yeah, procrastination is a tough one. It's a tough one. I noticed in
heavy one.
while I was going through my pictures, a lot of my screenshots of the newsletters that I read and whatnot have to do with action and inaction. And that also is very related to procrastination.
Send them to me, man.
Yeah, I'll send you the newsletter. But yeah, man, I wish you the best with that. Don't procrastinate on stopping to procrastinate. Type thing.
That thing is...
I
You
gave
know,
up
you know things of
on
both.
stopping to procrastinate.
That kind of mindset we used
You
in high school of it's 8:05, I'll read at 9.
Yeah.
It's 9:05, I'll read at 10.
Yeah.
Tapping is not kawa.
Yeah.
Mine is very heavily related to what you said and what I said earlier. It's the dopamine thing I'm trying to reduce. So no flings. I already cut that off end of the year. No flings. There's that. I'm also trying to be a bit more serious with... Oh, this is not what we are not... It's not what
you're
we are
going
doing,
to
it's
stop
what we are
doing.
stopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one I can start. Yeah, no flings, man. I mean, I'm already not in any flings, but no flings.
What am I going to stop doing? That I was doing last year and I don't want to do anymore. What am I going to stop doing? Oh, you know something I had stopped doing and then I started doing again? Falling asleep to my phone. Like falling asleep watching something or listening to something. I had stopped doing that thing. Why we sleep had fixed that for me, bro. But I started again. I definitely am going to stop that, bro.
My phone could bed my face, yes, stop. Now that you mention it, yeah, that one. It was not kawa, by the way. That thing was heavy.
Wait, you don't stop holding your phone.
Bro, I was watching an episode of Naruto.
Wow.
That thing hit me. And I slept. Because I was like, never again.
Yeah.
So I hear you on that one. I think, this is a negative question. So, negative is what you're going to stop, not what you're going to do. So, yeah.
Also, I think I'm going to stop, there's always a temptation, because most of the things that I'm doing, I'm in a leadership role or a right below leadership role. I'm going to stop deferring responsibility, bro. It's very easy to do. Well, man, deferring responsibility is different from, say, delegating. Deferring responsibility means you could have done it, but then someone else should do it type thing. Yet you're the one who wants it done. You know what I mean?
And
I wanna stop
because
that.
of a negative
It's also similar to
response of yours.
procrastinating.
Yeah.
You're kind of
I can get someone to do this.
let someone else do it. I'm tired. I always do it type thing. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's
Does that
similar
affect
to
you as a lawyer?
procrastination. Procrastination is more like you pushing it to a later time.
Nanti, but now you see, I don't want to do it. And I feel like someone else
Deferring
should
responsibility. If you're a procrastinator, it's a way for you to avoid procrastination, to take away the guilt of procrastinating.
Yeah.
So instead of me postponing it, let me give it
That's
someone else to do.
do it. Yeah.
That's more like
Or let me
delegating
expect
it.
That's not delegating.
Delegating
Let me
is,
expect someone else to do it.
delegating is part of leadership.
It's like you're giving it to someone to do it.
Yeah.
But
And you're managing
ideally,
them,
with
supervising them or something
delegating,
like that.
they are meant to do it.
Yeah.
With this, it's
You
your
are meant to
responsibility,
do it, but you don't want to.
but you're giving it to someone because you do not want to do
But
it,
see,
or you delay
giving it someone is even different. Because when you're defining responsibility, you're on some, but everyone can see that the files are on the table. Why can't someone else take them off? But you're the only one who it's bothering. You dig? It's bothering you. So do it. You know what I mean?
That's a heavy one.
It's tough, but
That's a
like,
heavy one.
I've realized it's more exhausting to defer the responsibility and then do it later with resentment. Now you're mad at everyone for not doing it, but you also didn't do it. So, yeah. Casper.
I think I said my thing earlier on of allowing myself to experience good things, even if I'm in a dark place or a bad place. And then also, I think that's in line with self-punishing. Like, I tend to punish myself for failing or not accomplishing what I thought I had to accomplish.
Watch too much Castlevania. I saw your actions.
Secondly,
What was that?
That's what I had in mind.
Whipping himself.
Black guy in
I
Castlevania.
I tend to punish myself. Additionally, I tend to self-sabotage. That isn't intentional. I have a fear of failure. So my fear of failure makes me not do the thing. But if you don't do the thing, you failed either way. Do you understand? So you're just self-sabotaging. So maybe punishing myself and self-sabotaging, that's what I want to stop this year.
Would you say that you're a perfectionist?
Would I say I'm a perfectionist? I feel like I don't like that word.
Because fear of
said no.
failure is more like
I don't like that word
having
because
that trait.
I hate that word. Like, I feel like, how
will
dare you
describe
say
it
you're
this
a
way.
perfectionist? Do you understand? I'm like, who do you think you are to say? But then I'm also the same type of person who, before I do, like, if I'm doing something, before I send it to you, or like if you tell me, oh, work on this document, before I send it to you, I'm going to read that document 67 times until my eyes hurt and my head hurts before I press send.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And then as I'm waiting for feedback from you, I can't rest. I can't sleep. I can't until this matter is resolved of me doing the thing, handing it to you and getting good feedback. Also, good feedback makes me sleep with a smile on my face. See?
You're definitely a perfectionist.
No, I'm not.
You're like a dog, man. No dogs,
I'm not any
they
dog.
they won't chill until you tap them on the
It's
head.
like a
bro.
retriever.
Good boy,
Let
good
me
boy,
tell
good
you,
boy.
like these things of like, I do something and someone tells me, oh my God, I went through what you did and it was really good. Brother, you've made my week. Yeah. But I don't feel like I have the right to.
Loving goes like a birthday. This chick must be bathing. You've thrown me the best party.
I think it's a
just
good
like
thing,
a tail
though
wagging.
It becomes bad when you over obsess.
Yeah, no, you see what the thing becomes is if I feel like I can't do it to what it should be, is I'm restless. There's a thing which Melvin knows about, that I was supposed to like perform a certain type of way, right? So when the results came out, as anxious when they told me you have to perform, they told me I had to be part of top 10. The results came out and I was the first, right? In that moment when they told me, oh, you were the first out of 180 people, I was like, wow. Afterwards I said, there must be something wrong. I was like, why would I be the first?
Do you know the funniest thing is they are perfectionists. Then there are people who want things done their way. Those are the ones I really struggle
Like
with.
control freaks almost.
Yeah. Those are the ones I really,
Yeah,
really
I'm not a
struggle
control
with.
freak.
Like, people are different. Yeah. Let's learn to let people do things differently. But yeah, those ones I really struggle with, because I won't lie, in everything I've done, I've always had a different way of doing things. And I've struggled with many like leaders and stuff because my way of doing things has always been different. Luckily, I've not had that problem in recent years. But I remember that's one of the issues I had with like some of my relatives, especially like my mom. Like, you know, I'd be waking up at like 1 p.m. My mom wants the dishes done by 8 a.m. And you're like,
But mommy, I know you're listening.
that 8
That's
a.m.
my
thing.
My mom has this thing of saying, "Bo, they clean in the morning." I said, who's they? Who said? Like, if I tell you, if my agenda for tomorrow is that I'm going to wake up tomorrow, go work out, in the afternoon, I'll clean. My mom, she used to say it when I was younger. Oh, cleaning is done in the morning. Who say? Where is it written? Cleaning is done in the morning. Who
That's so
say?
funny. That
Yeah,
is so funny.
and
Maybe when
it's
when the
it
battery
can
is
be
still-
such a trivial thing to
What if
someone.
Me, I have
who
an
doesn't
afternoon
understand
cleaning
it.
battery.
Yeah. Let me tell you, me, I clean best in the afternoon because there I'm just on music, YouTube videos. We're now chilling.
But
We're
cleaning
doing
is
it.
done in the morning.
Great. Anyway, but yeah, I just wanted to add that. Like, there's a difference, and I don't mind perfectionists because I think in certain aspects of life I'm one, but I mind that thing, like wanting things done. You were like a control freak. I don't know.
Yeah, but no, I'm not and I don't even like. I'm not a control freak, but I also don't like that word perfectionist. Do you know why I don't think I'm a perfectionist? Because one thing about me is I'll find the easiest way to do the thing you want. Do you understand? I'll find the easiest way to do it in the best possible way, in the easiest way.
But still, the product is
Yeah, as long
perfect.
as, as long as you're doing
As
it.
long as the output is the one.
You're a lazy perfectionist.
Yeah.
But you do things well.
I am.
Yeah.
I am really lazy,
Yeah.
and I can tell you, that lazy thing is a hack.
Yeah, no, there's something about, I remember there was like a Bill
quote
Gates
or
quote or
yeah.
something about like hiring a lazy person if you want a job to get done.
Bro, guys, yesterday I was with someone and we were talking about most of the things tech brought. It was as a result of humans being lazy. And it wasn't from something which is so big, it was from a straw. Like, humans are supposed to have the cup, carry it to their mouth and drink.
Yeah.
They felt like they didn't have the energy to carry the cup, so they decided to invent a straw. Just put it there so that they can sit.
There's an
and they
actual
just suck.
name for that theory. I've forgotten what it is, but it's literally how society has developed for the past how many years, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, like people could carry blocks. They invented cranes.
When I was
Pulleys,
younger,
Yeah.
in like
I feel
P2 or
it's
something.
laziness which is bringing all that.
When I was like in P2 or something,
These guys be
is the
developing.
teacher who told me that, you guys, you're lazy. It made me cry. Like, lazy was such an insult to me, like the whole of primary school. But I can tell you this. I got my shit done.
Because you see, that's the thing. Like,
Like-
is it laziness?
Like
Or
when
is it
Innovation.
efficiency, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
you understand?
am I just doing it in a more efficient way?
I feel like there is like a fine line between those two.
like
Efficiency
me, my
and
thing
laziness.
is,
Yeah.
my thing is, if to
Actually,
get, if for
first get me
you,
the dictionary definition of laziness.
let's get it. But you see, and do you know why people can start calling you lazy? Is because if they tell you have to go from A to Z, they expect you to go A, B, C, D,
Yet you
E.
can go
But
backwards.
if I can just turn around and face Z, and then they'll say you're lazy, brother. I went from A to Z.
Members when they study
Quick,
vectors.
quick.
And that's what bothers people, that I have not. I don't know these people who feel like you're not worthy or you're not deserving because you've not put in as much effort as I have to do the
Yeah.
same thing.
Have you seen
I'm
that meme?
efficient, bro.
And
Brother.
this is not to
efficient.
attack parents, but you've seen that meme over here about parents working for their children to have an easier life. Then children having an easier life, and the parent is like, bruh.
Yeah, your life is too easy, bro. Now I'm mad at you for your life.
You
being easy.
get.
I actually had a thing back in high school where during math, I used to take a lot of time to finish the exam because I always took the hard route. I would choose the
Math.
hardest formula to do
M1,
so.
Yeah,
M1,
see, that's a
C1,
problem.
B1, A1.
And I usually, time usually ran out on me and I
Yeah.
couldn't finish
Okay,
most of the stuff.
so it has given me Oxford English Dictionary 3 definitions. 1, unwilling to work or use energy, idle. 2, characterized by a lack of effort or activity. And then 3, moving, flowing, or appearing to move or flow slowly. So I think the one that hurts people is characterized by a lack of effort.
Yes.
Yes.
But the one you're talking about is about trying to use the least effort
Effort, exactly.
With
to
maximum
get the job
output.
done.
Yeah.
That is physics, bro. What is that? Lord Fulcrum and what's the other?
pulley. What? No, that's a pulley.
Oh.
Not
What?
fulcrum.
Isn't?
What's the balancing thing?
Yeah, what's on the other side?
it's effort.
Effort, yeah.
Effort.
Effort, yeah.
E equals MC squared.
So now they've
cooking
defined
it.
laziness
Bro, that is
as a lack of
energy,
effort. So when
relativity.
people see you putting in
Relativity.
2 out of 10 effort, right? And instead of concentrating on the fact that I have achieved the thing, you're focusing on the 2 out of 10 effort I put
Yes,
in.
yes,
Why is
yes,
that bothering you? And that is me, by the way. That is how I live my life. That is how I work. Minimal effort to accomplish the most.
Let me tell you, the one thing I appreciate about my work, my workmates, they watch the pod. I don't think they do. Those guys are efficient, and if you find an efficient way to get things done better, they're like, bruh, this is how we're doing it now.
Do you understand?
It's not, this is how we've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
They're like, you've discovered this one, do it your way, and I'll leave you to it.
Yeah. And you see that that's clear that there are two different brands of laziness. Bro. I love a lazy that gets the job done. But the lazy that doesn't do the work.
The definition one is the problem.
It ruins everything, bro.
Yeah.
Like low effort with maximum like what is
Output.
Yeah.
is different from no effort.
From
bro.
no effort. Yeah.
No effort, no output.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I think
So the lesson here
the difference
is-
between maybe laziness and efficiency. Efficiency is when you're using less effort
Yes.
to put out
To
work.
do the work, yeah.
Yeah.
And laziness,
It's not doing anything.
Not doing
Exactly,
it at all,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I mean, this is how people discovered electric cars, man. Guys might hate them. That's an aesthetic thing. They get the work done. You move A
Get
to
the
B.
job done.
But,
Low carbon
but you know what's
output.
funny is they don't define. You know, people who put in a lot of effort and the things don't come out. They don't define those people as lazy.
What's
You know
the
that.
word? They're hardworking.
I don't know.
But things jam.
But
The people who do what?
Who put in lots of effort and don't get results? Those people are not defined as lazy.
No,
they're not
lazy
working
one.
smart.
But they even don't really call them inefficient, bro.
Yeah, they're not inefficient.
They're unsuccessful, I guess.
Yeah.
Truthfully,
the
they're
word.
inefficient.
Truthfully,
You're doing a lot,
And
but you're
nothing-
not lifting the load, bro.
It's more
Exactly.
like they are working hard, but they're not working smart.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
They're called smart goals for a reason.
Anyway,
Anyway, guys,
final. No, not final. We
Don't
have
be lazy.
3 more.
Be efficient.
be
Efficient.
efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead.
That's we're going to add that to the end.
Yeah.
So,
Be
what
efficient.
are you going to start doing?
Now this is the positive part I liked.
To the gym.
You're going to
bruh.
a gym,
You're going to the gym, eh?
Let's get it, bro.
You're going to the gym.
Let's get it, bro.
The gym, bro.
Yeah. Now mine is also a physical thing, man. I feel like I've been a bit last year. Okay, now this one I'll admit. Last year I was lazy. Like when I injured my knee. Ever since then, I child the gym, man. But I want to be a bit more. This one is not even an efficiency thing. This one is just hard work. This one is hard work. I need to be more physically active and not more grooving. What? No, it's just dieting better, eating the right things, doing the right things, and getting enough rest. I do get enough rest, but the rest I get is as if opposite from everyone. So I want to find a way to align them. I don't know if I will, because the work necessitates that I do, but I want to do better in that aspect. Outside of that, I also want to be a better friend for a bunch of people who I feel like, going back to my previous point, who I feel like need it. Can I do that for everyone? No. Am I going to do that for everyone? No. Am I going to do that for the people that need it? I'll do my best. Then I mean I'll do what they want me to do. But I'll do my best. Because ironically, I feel like one of my, and this is not to be spiritual, but I'll use the word, one of my callings is to just be like a good person for people. Because that's something I really enjoy. Yeah. It's not, I feel a duty to it, but I enjoy it so
Can
much.
you have a calling to be a bad person?
Man, sometimes. Sometimes. Your callings be a bad boy. Bad boy for life.
Do you know what? I actually think so. I don't think you can be a good person.
Like, I feel like the people who are
If life
called on
was-
to be
if life was
reality
a
chicks, bro.
movie.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm your reality chick.
Like if you
I'm
tell
here
me,
to tell you what your zib is.
if you tell
and
me
leave.
your company CEO is a good person, I'll be like, I feel like they're not bad people, like evil, but you need
Bad mind.
yeah,
Bad mind energy. Yeah, bad mind energy, but it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the thingy of the pod.
Bad mind energy.
The
Yo,
what's it called?
No, this is a 2025, right? This is a New Year's episode, bro.
And
I don't know
as in
what
the-
we call it.
Beginning the
thumbnail.
year's bad mind
This
energy.
is the thumbnail,
bad
bad
mind
mind
energy.
energy.
I think we
as
should go
in-
with something like lazy. No, efficient, not lazy. or something like
Bad mind
Bad mind
energy.
energy.
Because it can be construed in another way.
that.
They're like, man, this is a
2025
bad mind energy. Yeah.
That's it.
Um,
Efficiency.
Yeah.
Actually, those are my two main ones. Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, I also need to fix my eating, bro. I'm this one person who would eat a meal in like 10 sittings.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be eaten like
In
a
one
full meal,
sitting,
yeah.
yeah.
So I would like eat a small portion of it every time. So So I need to fix that. I need to fix my eating.
Oh, you guys do that.
Bro, me too.
But that's also my
Bro,
thing. I also
all of
want
us
to
are
work
talking
on my
about that.
eating.
Oh my god, bro.
I also wanna-
really need to eat better.
I really need to eat better. Like I feel like my gut health has been horrible.
Yeah.
My gut health. What's the other thing?
I've already kicked off. High
Oh, yeah.
fiber.
Yeah, you really.
Weetabix, bro. Weetabix sponsor
And
this
high
pod.
iron as well.
Weetabix
High
should
iron.
be a spectacular sponsor. Who makes Weetabix?
Unilever, is it?
Is it? I don't
It's
think
not,
so.
huh?
Let me
Guys
find
don't
out.
care about us. But yeah, so I definitely want to eat better. Another thing actually that I learned about myself that I should have said earlier, I've noticed that I struggle to spend money on myself, bro. Like I'm okay with spending money on
people.
yeah, like or even buying things for other people or like
Weetabix
you know what I
is
mean?
made by Weetabix Limited,
Weetabix Limited hit us
a
up,
British
bro.
company which is owned by Post Holdings, a US-based consumer goods company.
British.
Guys don't care.
Yeah,
Guys don't
British.
care.
Yeah.
Anyway,
If you make Weetabix in Uganda,
Yeah.
just-
anyways,
yeah.
so I want to I want to start spending more money on myself, bro. Like guilt free. I want to be able. A lot of the nice things that I have been given to me by other people, like gifted to me. So maybe
Oh, you
that's
mean like intangible things?
That
no things, material things, bro.
that
Yeah.
brings me to this. You know how I was supposed to buy you something, and I've just failed to go to town. And today I was saying, "Oh my god, I know it's bad manners, but I'm just going to give Melvin the money. I'm just going to give you the money."
No,
I
it's
am.
not the same. And then no, give it to me. I'll order something.
Yeah,
Don't
we'll
do
just
that.
give you the
Don't
money.
In fact, no, we'll
So that
order something.
you learn how to spend on yourself.
It's not my money. Either way, that's a gift.
Yes, but not once I've given you the money.
No, you're
It's
not
your
going to give me the money.
I'm giving you the money.
We're going to order something and then we'll pay.
Brother,
That's the thing.
I'll give you the
That's
money
the thing
right
you're talking
now.
about. You're still spending it on Hyatt. It's her money.
No,
That she's
no,
given
no,
you.
no.
For himself.
Because if you give it to me, it might go to something else.
Yeah,
I
you
might spend it on something else.
yes.
I don't want to spend it on something else.
Learn how to spend on yourself. As long as you're spending on yourself.
You go and buy like an Azul. How much is it? 3 ma?
I don't know. Bro.
As well.
This
I
one doesn't
wouldn't
like
know.
alcohol enough.
I wouldn't know. No,
I'm gonna give you the money.
We'll discuss. We'll discuss after that pod. Yeah, so I want to start spending more money on myself for sure, bro. Without like feeling bad about it, feeling guilty because, bro, I work so hard, man.
You do work hard.
Like I deserve to spend my money
You do
on
work
myself,
hard.
honestly, bro. What else do I want to start doing this year? I want to, like I said, I'm debt free now, so I want to start like saving and investing very intentionally, bro. I think that even eventually at some point this year we have to do like a money series because now I want to become super intentional about saving and investment and planning, bro. Like planning for years ahead. You know what I mean? Like 2, 5, 10 years ahead. So for sure that's what I want to start doing. What else do I want to start doing? Yeah, I think those are the ones I want to really start doing, bro.
Guys, speaking of money, do you guys feel like we should start thinking about money in like dollars?
In dollars?
Yeah. Because when you think about money in shillings, it looks to be much when it's actually not enough. You might be like having like 15 ma. But when you start spending it, it's cartoon dimes.
No, I remember thinking that way.
Yeah.
I remember thinking that way a while back, but I realized that like it's important to think within the economy that you're staying in. Only because what my shilling does for me here, it can't do for me anywhere else.
Yeah.
You dig it? So if you go to the States, think in dollars, bro.
Like I can tell you this, in the States, right? Someone with 1K
Yeah.
has hella expenses. Like, yes, their money is worth a lot, but their cost of living is also really expensive.
Average rent in New York is 2.5.
For
Convert
rent,
that to
yeah,
shillings, man.
exactly. Their cost of living is disgusting. So I'm very okay thinking New GX as of right now.
But guys, pay
For
our
example,
petrol in
like, I
dollars.
went
Hey,
to,
brother, that 50. Actually, guys,
Hey, hold on.
Let's not even joke.
Forget everything I just said. I'll play. I'll play.
That 5 USD is nothing.
But that's why we keep telling you guys it's 20 bob, bro. It's 4 beers.
It is half a cocktail.
Yeah.
It's less than 20 bob.
Yeah.
It's like 18 something.
Bro, yesterday I went to a restaurant with some friends of mine. One of them, she doesn't live here. So whenever she's paying for things, she has to use Sendwave or Zelle or one of those apps.
Yeah.
So I saw her. We split the bill 3 ways. That bill was maybe like 150K, so it was 50. 50K was like $14 for her. If you're over there, I don't know if you can get like a $14 meal for what we ate. Bro. Like, I don't know if you can get that
Yeah.
for. You know what I mean?
The cost of living
sometimes
varies.
sometimes I can be watching, like, let's say girls' night out
Yeah.
or something that's in the UK or whatever, and then they'll be like, oh, I had these amazing cocktails. I had like 3, each was like £10. I said, brother, chill. 50,000 Uganda shillings.
Yeah.
50,000
That's a
Uganda.
cocktail, bro.
3 cocktails.
50 bob.
Yeah.
3 cocktails is 150,000.
Yeah.
No.
But it's important.
Wait,
I
that's
guess.
more.
But the 3 cocktails
But
is 150.
you
Mind
know,
you, it's
to
this
be
whiskey
fair-
glass cocktail. These cocktails which are this guy.
Them ones there. To be fair, I understand you because the reason that's why I feel the same way is because the market I work in
Even him, yeah.
is a dollar thing.
Yeah.
So when you look at what you're earning in dollars, I remember we had this discussion when we said 1 mile is $300, and guys over there $300 is like
It's
round
nothing.
the
300K.
street, man. Yeah, we're living on a street.
Yeah.
So I get where you're coming from, and I think it's a good mindset for guys who work in that economy.
No, but I mean, if you really want to like make that paper, like you're aiming high, you can have that mindset.
Like an
Yeah.
international mindset, I guess.
Yeah.
Guys, it's not even about like that, like spending money. Okay, me, I would say this personally. It's more like I like buying tech. As this guy talked about, like he never invests in himself. I'm the same guy. I never buy things like over clothes, a nice cologne or shit like that. I buy tech, and that shit is hella expensive.
And it's in dollars.
It
And
is.
yeah.
So when you
$100.
try to convert that money in
UGX,
UGX,
you
you're
cry.
like, you can cry.
I hear
fair,
it.
fair.
And that's what I'm saying. Like if you're talking about it on an international standard, definitely. And that's why you see when people say Mbu, they're selling a house in UG at 200K. Guys are like, bruh.
Yeah.
200K, that's 700 man. What do you mean? You get
But
so
no, but
I
also
feel like it depends.
They do it on
Also-
purpose.
a house in Uganda should not be 200K.
Let me tell you.
Shouldn't.
A house in Uganda should not cost the same amount
It should not.
as a house in LA. It should not.
Should not.
Yeah.
Our,
Down
our,
Manhattan.
our real estate industry here is a bit rigged.
Like
What and for what, bro?
For what?
Don't piss me off. Don't
Like,
even let
it's so
that topic
bad.
will just piss me off.
It's so bad. Let's not even go. there.
there is no reason for me to see a house in Uganda. The most basic house, I should not be seeing $1 million US. Like I should never see that thing ever again
I told you about that
in
case
Uganda.
last week where the guy had like plots of land that are like 2 billion and they were more, bro. I can tell you this, guys are minting money in land, bro.
Oh yes, in that show. And you see, let me tell you something. The infrastructure in UG should
not
not be
worth-
able to support like a real estate industry of like that much money. No way.
Our real
Never.
estate industry is in the billions.
Never.
Brother.
I'll never do it.
Billions.
Brother,
In
do you
fact,
know
I
that?
may not
Do you
even
know
buy a
that
house.
property in Kampala
I hear
is more
it.
expensive than property at the coast?
Yeah.
Do you think that thing is okay?
That makes
Have you
sense.
seen those Kenyan real estate guys? I promise you, our stuff is more expensive.
See, me, I may not buy a house in this country. It just annoys me. Like, I might make the money and put it in something else and just pay rent until I die. You know what I mean? Because what's the point, bro? I'd rather just
You
find
can't tell me
the best luxury apartment I can
crib is
find
5 billion.
with a pool under this, under that, under this, under that, and just live there instead of buying.
Spending
and
$1
then
million US
driving
on a
outside my
house
gate
in
and there are
Kampala.
potholes, there are dust. Bro,
Yeah.
let's be
I tell
for
you,
real.
a house is
Load
one
shedding.
point
The
$2
infrastructure has to
billion.
make
Brother,
sense.
load shedding.
Yeah.
And
piss
please
me
note, you can't construct that road yourself. You need authorization.
Anyway,
My things that I'm changing,
no, that you're going to start doing.
that I'm going to start doing, is how I eat. And then also, as an anxious baby, I've released planning. I've released planning
Why would you release planning?
because in
It's a girl
2019, I had a 5-year plan written out with visual, like I had pictures and what and what and what. It was expiring end of 2024. I can tell you that on top of being naturally anxious and just every time my plans don't come to fruition, I'm devastated, I'm borderline mental. Having this thing hanging over me, literally last year, I think it's one of the things that made me feel like I'm dying. Like I'm just not achieving all these things you
Feel
get.
like a loser.
So I feel like such a loser. That's the exact word. So from here in and out, and I didn't want to mention it that about like last year I lost a friend, right? And the other year we lost a friend. And I didn't want to mention those as my pitfalls because, as in, who am I? Like, you get. Anyway, I'm going to take it day by day. At least for this year, I'm taking it day by day. Today I was taking it as 3rd of Jan. Because I don't know if I'll reach 7th of Jan. I don't know if I'll reach July. So I'm just taking it day by day. Because I literally, if I could show it to you, I'm supposed to destroy it this weekend. I have my thing that I made in December or November of 2019. It had pictures, it had words written out. I ought to have done this, I ought to have done this, I ought to. And some of the things, yes, they happened. Some of them even happened without me
Trying.
without even me trying, without putting in any effort whatsoever. But just putting that sort, as someone who suffers from anxiety, putting that sort of pressure on myself was debilitating. And I just feel like I can't live like that anymore. And I'm going to take it day by day. And the days that have wins, yay. The days that have losses, sad. But then it does not mean that my life is coming to an end because I have this so-called long-term plan or whatever. Because you literally don't know how shit happens, right?
That's true.
So I'm taking it day by day because, yeah, let's see how this approach treats my anxiety. Day by day, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think a lot of planning is a lot of goals are very arbitrary, bro. Like they're based on nothing. They're based just on something that you want.
On what you want, and maybe
So you'll
like
be like, I want 1 billion shillings by the end of the next 5 years. But like, how are we getting to 1 billion?
listen, they're based
Where
on,
are you at now?
They're based on what you want and on society and your
Society's
influence.
expectation.
Yeah, and your
what you think
influences
someone
at the
that age should
time.
have.
And you know what's funny with planning is that sometimes you think, oh my God, my plans are so big. Do you know your plans might be small and stupid as hell? Or do you know that you could be there saying that, oh my God, I wish I want, like, let's give you something arbitrary, like I want 1 billion shillings, right? And then you see a plan that leads you to that 1 billion shillings and you disregard everything else. You never know the plan that you disregarded could have brought
Was
5
on,
billion shillings. Do you understand? But because you're so fixated, and I was that type of person. I was that type of person. Like, I was the type of person to say, because I say within 5 years I'm going to be in this type of relationship, you end up in a stupid relationship with a stupid man that you think you can. You get?
Shut up. You've done a lot for us. Right? I'm thankful for you. You're one of the highlights.
They brought us a pod.
Brought us a clip, bro. Legendary clip.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm taking it day by day because, this sounds kind of like Disney fairy tale, like to say, but I've seen it happen time and time. I've seen people's lives change in a day, both good and bad, in good ways and bad ways. So I'm taking it day by day. Because I'm tired of thinking of things in the grand scheme of things. Because when you realize my grand scheme of things, like literally, I'm a speck of dust. In the universe, I'm a speck of dust.
Literally.
Yeah, so day by day, if today is a good day, fantastic. How has today been? Today has been an okay day.
Yeah.
So day by day,
Nice.
hopefully it treats my anxiety. Oh, and also, before this year ends, I need to see a therapist. I need to see a mental health professional.
You know what I think? The same shit that you want of taking it day by day. I don't ever postpone things. Bro.
What do you
Instead
mean?
of saying before this year ends, just say, bro, I'm going to see a therapist tomorrow.
I'm going to see a therapist
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to see a therapist today, bro. Yeah. If you're on that day by day vibes, then just go, man.
I just go see a
If
therapist.
you're on some man, I need to do this thing eventually. It's very easy to procrastinate it, bro. Anyways, another thing I wanted to say, I'm taking more trips this year, bro.
Yeah.
As a must.
Actually, that's
That trip I went on in November, showed me that I need to be going on more trips, bro. So I'm definitely going on more trips. And I'm going to be like planning for them.
That MJP trip is going to slap.
Yo,
Yeah, for sure.
are you okay with taking like trips alone?
I was against it the same way I was against going on like outings alone, like solo outings. But I think I'm now like warming up to it. I think it's something that I would do, bro. If I could do it in a safe way.
Yeah.
I don't want to go and get robbed or get abducted or get what. But if I can do it in a safe way, I definitely would do it, bro.
I think it's a fire idea, but like maybe I need to do it once outside of Kampala before I go outside the country.
I'm not going to lie.
That's
As a
my
young
opinion.
man, vacations have been very sexualized, bro.
What do you mean?
As a young man.
What do you mean?
Trips, going on trips as young dudes. In our minds, it has been sold to us as go with a girl, bro.
But I'll tell you this. Yesterday I was
When you think of a trip, you don't first think of let me go with the boys. You think
The-
of them?
with the boys, but with no girls.
Yeah.
No, bro. Let me tell you, and I tried to sell our homies on that
Okay,
idea.
for me, it's different.
No, I'm
Completely
trying
different
to,
on my
I'm not
side
trying
as
to,
well.
I'm not saying that's where I am now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you where it's been. Even if I said the homies are going on a trip, the homies are bringing girls, bro. Guaranteed. Or they are going to a place where there are girls.
Can I be? I saw a TikTok this week that said, and maybe I also feel like this because I haven't met the quote unquote the one, but this chick said, but just be in a restaurant or in a bar or whatever, and look at tables of people having fun. How often do you see a table of a
Men.
couple having as much fun as a table of friends? I want to be honest with you.
Friends
yeah.
are blasting.
Friends be blasting.
Yeah.
And I was talking about it with my friends. I said, are men boring or
No,
are
no,
our friends
no,
more
no, no.
interesting?
Let me
or
tell you
are
what
couple
it is.
situations
Let me tell you what it is.
boring?
Men are simple.
Uh-huh.
We don't need to go on a trip to blast. We go to the homie's crib.
Uh-huh.
We keep it super. If we want to have fun, we keep it super
Now,
simple.
let me tell you.
We'll go to the pitch. We'll go to our homie's crib. We'll go to a local bar. We're not going to the nice bar
And now let me
have fun.
Let me add to
I
that.
think that's a different
If we
thing.
go on a
I think
trip-
it's different from what
Now
No,
that
that's
fun
just a
is
different thing
different.
from what I'm saying. I'm saying, because I don't know,
It's
because
not
I'm a
about,
chick.
like, being
That's why I'm
easy.
looking at it from that POV of are men boring? But I feel like friendships are more interesting and entertaining than sexual and romantic things.
I think
Like
the
what I'm
answer I can
saying
have
is-
for that
But
is
you see,
like-
again, that's a different type of entertaining. You get it? Like, I think where TikTok is coming from, and please, I don't want to assume because I've not seen it, but I would think it's from an entertaining that we can see. Does that make sense? Like, oh, we're looking at those guys on the table. They are 6.
Oh no,
Guys are dying.
no!
they're
Now
having
now I
fun.
related it to my own. Okay, yes, maybe I can't see what's in the relationship.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, have I been in relationships or have I been around guys or whatever? Yes, I have. And then I compare it to the quality of enjoyment when I'm with my friends, and I'm like, guys, if I could, we'd all build houses next to each other.
Yes, why I disagree, man.
Yeah, but
You know,
see,
like when you're with
okay,
the
why
person
I
you
want to
love
tie this
out,
back
but
to that
I
trip
agree.
thing.
it's like everyone
It's
is walking on
confusing.
eggshells.
In a relationship,
Yeah, you don't be enjoying your life to the fullest.
I
'Cause
disagree
you
and
be
agree.
worried. Sometimes you may do something
heavily
and it may
disagree as
make
well.
the person you came with unhappy. You get of which when you're with
I'm
your
talking about
boys or with your
vacations, though.
friends, you can get
whether here
wild.
or on vacation or.
Vacation is different. Vacation, you're spending money to go somewhere else.
So you must be happy for that trip.
Literally, you're spending money to go somewhere else.
And what if you guys have a
You see
fight?
now, guaranteed, if you go with the homies, you guys will find a way to have fun.
Yeah.
But I was trying to explain it to someone. Actually, I didn't tell you guys where I was. I went back for ladies' night yesterday at Liberty. On accident, I wasn't planning on going. You are right. If you go there early, much more of a vibe. Apologies to Liberty for shitting on you guys. Service is still not the greatest, but much more of a vibe if you go there earlier. Now, all the tables at Liberty where it was just men, you literally see that they are oriented, like they are facing the crowd and they're just looking at babes, bro. They're not there to have fun on their own, bro. Maybe they'll throw a word between each other once or twice, but really they're just there for the chicks.
It's called ladies' night, man.
Literally. If you're a table of men at ladies' night, you're just there for the chicks. I feel like that's the same way that vacations were sold to us. Like, none of the homies can wear a bikini, bro. Like, niggas won't see the bikinis. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Now it's a bit different for me. But that's what it is, bro.
Now I hear you, and here's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I feel like I've also reached that point where the boys and I can go to Diani at the coast, and it's just 6 niggas.
We'll go somewhere.
And we're just having a good time.
I don't want to go to Diani with the boys, though.
Nah, me, I would, bro.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't mind.
There's places that I want to go to
Yeah.
with the boys. I don't want to go.
I hear
I
you.
want
Okay,
to
like
go
what?
to
Ferrari World.
like that, bro. I want to go, even when you told me
I want,
cities like London or cold places, I would want to go there with the homies because we're just going to just drink and jazz and just do guy things.
Okay,
bro.
now for me it's a bit different. I can go anywhere with the boys, but I can't go anywhere with my girl. I can, I don't want to go to Ferrari World with my girl.
Yeah.
I can go anywhere with both, but I just don't want to go anywhere with both. You know what I mean? I know where I want to go with Shorty. I know I don't want to go with
I hear you. No, but me, I can go anywhere with the guys. And I think that ties into what you're saying. But I also think again, this is why I disagree and agree. With couples, guys be having fun, but you cannot see it, man. And that's what I learned when I was dating. Yeah, it would be a good time, but like, man, you see us.
For me, going with a girl, it's more for her, not for me.
On vacation.
What did you say?
On vacation.
Like if I you're traveling somewhere and I'm with my girl, it's more for her, not for me.
Man, it's for us.
I be
I also
having
have to
fun, but
enjoy.
the fun,
Yeah.
it's not at the maximum as I would get
do you
with the
also,
boys.
and I'd assume also as guys, assume when you're with your friends, you're all on I can only imagine because I'm not a guy, but I'd assume that when you're with your friends, you're all on equal ground. Do you understand? Like, I'm here to blast and go home. But I think that when you're with a girl, there's some extra precaution you have to take. You have to watch out for her, take care of her. Has some weird guy insulted her?
That's very true.
Like, and I just feel like that's excess responsibility.
That
Like,
is not a lie.
but
Feels like
work. Chill. You get
You know, be chilly.
You love your boys, you care for them,
the
but
babies exactly.
If she
the
trusts you, she will be
the
chilly.
baby, because I can say this,
Yeah.
like when I'm with my friends, I'm going to be vigilant. Do you understand? But if I'm with like a guy, that's you. Okay, that I
who you
trust.
still looking at?
Yeah, that you trust is key.
Yeah, I'm going to chill. It's your job to protect me. Make sure I don't get drunk. Make sure, and I'd assume for you guys, but
Yeah.
that's tiring. Like,
Yeah, girls be
Yeah,
chilling.
my
Girls be
sister, when
having
I'm out with my
a
sisters,
blast.
they be on that, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm going home. Hear me clearly. I'm going home.
But you know what this shows me is that we are all different and it's kawa. Like, I
Yeah.
don't see why. Like, you know those things where we've planned like in a group and they're both guys and babes. Why it has to be that the girls have the same experience that guys have. Which is the same thing with going out. Yeah? Like me, I'm a firm believer in we are different. We have different characteristics. All of you have a good time your way. But there's the necessity of we have to have a good time the same way, doing the same things, having the same
no,
fun.
actually people are,
and for me, that's why I lose it.
striving for some form of equity. Do you understand? Like
Equity,
to have
equality. Which of the two?
equity.
Equity.
You see, equality is like you've seen that diagram
Picture of the
The tree
steps.
team.
of the steps.
Yeah, the
Yes,
tree
of like
team. I
we're
know
all
it,
standing
yeah.
on 2 foot stools. That's equality.
Yes.
Equity is if I'm 5'3" and you're like 5'11", they will give me one, and we're reaching 6'1".
Yes.
You'll get a 2 foot stool. I'll get like a 7 foot stool.
I
Whatever.
hear you. I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah. So I think when people are like, man, I think it's to aim for some sort of equity, but I think it's difficult. Anyway, all I'll say is maybe it's only Wendy who is in a relationship, but I don't want to put you on pressure of saying is she the one. But maybe when we get into relationships with people that we think we're going to marry, we shall sit down, and because when you're with your friends know you and accept you for who you are. In a respectful way, of course. Like, don't insult your friends or whatever. But they know you and they accept. So the dream is that when you're with your person, you don't have to be on tenterhooks. Like, you can be entirely and authentically yourself, and they can be themselves, and you blast and enjoy.
And you know that you know it's going to irritate them, but they're not going to leave.
Exactly. Like,
And even them, they'll irritate you.
yeah.
But you, as in, I came here with you. We have to go back.
Yeah,
to
like,
Yeah.
like, you know how in a conversation
We are
with your-
sharing a suitcase.
in a
You come here, one back, bro.
like, you know how, like, when you're talking to your friends, you can argue, you can disagree,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
like, you can say some kind of out of pocket shit, but it's all love.
Yeah.
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 So I think that the dream is to end up like that with your person.
I agree.
2 more trips.
All right. Next question.
Next
This
question.
is our second last.
Yeah, I think so. The next question is, what are you going to continue doing?
Continue doing.
Podcasting.
No, for sure.
Coding.
Sure. Continue podding. I think I'm going to keep exercising. That I did. Why are you laughing? No, I'm going to continue doing. Also, I think I found like a nice balance. I think 3 times a week is so kawa, bro.
Yeah.
Like 3 times a week is kawa. I'm going to continue working hard at my job. Continue like being intentional about spending time with my friends. Yeah, those are ones I'm going to continue, I think. Yeah. What about you?
Continue working at my at my job is one of them. I'm also going to continue going to the cinema.
Hey, Century, when I get you, when I catch you, Century Cinemax.
But there are some hobbies I really like and I need to continue them. So hanging out with the homies. I won't lie. Throughout the past year, I've hung out more with the homies than with like potential love interest stroke girls. It has been a good year in that aspect.
That's
something
crazy.
that has to continue.
That's crazy considering how much you went to the cinema, bro.
That what?
Considering how much you went to the cinema. That's nuts. You spend more time with the
And
homies.
that's proof that I go to the cinema alone.
I think you are going
For
to meet
guys.
the homies after the cinema, bro. Because I know you weren't going to the cinema with the homies, bro. I know I don't go.
I literally
go
went to
to
the
it.
cinema like 5 times with people.
With
But
the
I'll
homies?
take it.
Okay,
No, it's out there. With
Okay,
people.
okay.
People. And you guys were one of them. So 4 other times. But yeah, I guess continue building my friendships. That's one thing I want to do. Yeah.
Okay. Index.
Work. Yeah, just continue with work.
Continue with what?
That's fair.
Fair play. Fair play.
Can't even say I'm going to continue loving my babe.
Man, isn't that
Like,
crazy?
that's like a
Isn't
must.
that crazy?
That's a must. It's like when you're trying to
part of you now.
identify wrongdoers and then you also identify the devil. So
Casper.
This is based off of a conversation we had at the end of this year, of 2024. Man, I'm going to continue hoping.
Hope, bro.
Hoping has been a very hard thing for me. Having hope. I'm going to continue hoping, and that whether that's in like terms of belief or in terms of action. Sometimes you don't do something because you're like, as in, what's the point? It's never going to work either way. So I'm going to continue hoping. Getting back into that gym.
Getting back into it?
That gym, working out. The first 7 months of last year, brother, we won something special.
You guys were working out.
We was with something special. At last quarter there. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah,
hello.
hoping, shooting shots, regardless of whether they enter or not, just shooting shots.
Shooting
And
shots.
yeah. No, professional shots. Not with men. I've never done that one.
I wouldn't advise that.
Eh?
I wouldn't advise it.
You
But
did?
you know what? So many women are successful shooting shots. I don't even know what I'm saying.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Shooting professional shots, having hope, and yeah, working out. And podding.
Love it.
Podding. Finally,
Last question.
last but not least, what step it was what can you do today to take the first step in that direction?
Of what we want to start doing,
What we want to continue doing or start
That
doing?
question is too meta, bro.
This question is too vague.
It's too meta. I don't know if it was referring to a particular thing.
Yeah, but is it referring to what you're going to stop doing, what you're going to start doing, what you're going to continue doing?
Yeah. Maybe it
Question
could
is
have
a bit
applied to
hard
all
to
of them,
answer.
but now it's too late for us to apply
Yeah.
it. to others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allow it.
Maybe we can just see what our plans are for the week, because I know this is or for the month, because now it's the beginning of Jan.
We are podding.
Yeah, I guess what plans do we have to? I don't know.
We are planning to have a planning meeting
Yeah.
for the pod.
Yeah.
When is our planning meeting?
Don't worry about it. We are planning.
Very, very procrastinated.
Yeah.
Like
Monday.
our planning
Monday
meeting is on
afternoon.
Monday.
Monday.
I thought we were podding on Monday.
Yeah, we are.
We shall pod.
Before the pod.
So we shall plan before the pod.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are done planning. Progress. Yeah. No procrastination.
We've planned for the planning meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that's the truth. Like, planning is I think that I'm going to be in like a planning phase for the whole of Jan. Just planning.
Same.
planning.
Same.
I was
Same.
going to say, oh, that's interesting because I love planning. But I
Love
remembered
planning.
I'm not supposed to be planning this year.
You're supposed to be
But you come for the meeting.
Yeah.
Of course.
You can help me plan.
Okay.
You can help me plan.
You're helping us plan.
It's going to freestyle life.
It's a weird
Yeah.
plan.
I'm going gay. Listen, yeah. God willing, we shall all be alive and well, and we shall be podding at the end of the year. I'll tell you how the freestyle went. I'll tell you how the freestyle went, because one of the things was in uni, I found myself very kind of impulsive. And this was evidenced in the big things and the small things. Like, I remember the first time I got a tattoo, I didn't know I was getting a tattoo at 10 a.m. that day. By 2 p.m., I had 2 tattoos.
Crazy. Yeah.
Understand?
Yeah.
10 a.m. that day, I didn't know I was getting a tattoo. 2 p.m., I had 2 tattoos.
Yeah.
That's the sort of person I was. I'd wake up, I have long black hair. You see me at lunchtime, I have long black hair. You see me at 7 p.m., I have a pixie cut, that's gold. That's the sort of person I was. Mind you, not a wig, my hair.
Yeah.
So, I said, no, I'm too impulsive. That's why I made the 5-year plan. Like, in that 5-year plan, I even told myself, I'm not going to cut my hair for 5 years. So, I haven't cut my hair since 2019.
Nice.
Now we are freestyling.
You're back.
I'm back.
You're back to the old you. You're back to black.
I'm back, and I don't know why we think that something. Oh my God, I don't know how I forgot to mention this. Something I learned last year. You guys, in the grand scheme of things, no matter how old you are, I don't know, whoever is watching this pod, maybe you agree, maybe you don't, but no matter how old you are, whether you're 25, 35, whatever, in the grand scheme of things, that's so irrelevant. You can wake up and rebrand and change yourself
Literally.
entirely. That's something I learned last year.
Yeah.
This year, now that I'm back to my old self, you might see 6 versions of me.
Guys, let me not lie. I've never seen this
multiverse of
chick wearing a
Casper.
jersey.
Yeah. She's
It
wearing
is
one
3rd
today.
Jan.
Yeah. Like a hard one too.
Like a kit it's fire.
Hard kid.
Yeah, guys.
Never seen you in a kit.
Yeah.
And yet you were cooking me last year for wearing jerseys, man.
So, yeah, no, I'm back to my old self of rebranding, anything, doing anything, freestyling. And I have a feeling interesting things are going to happen all year long. We'll see at the end of the year. Inshallah, I don't die.
Indeed.
I hear it.
Yeah, man. I think we can end it here.
Definitely.
Thank you guys for watching. For those who go to this point.
This is going to be so much easier to timestamp.
Yeah, this is a
because the stamps will be the questions.
Yeah.
And then the thumbnail will be Bad Mind Energy.
Bad mind. Alright. Not it
I don't
when
think
they.
this has a thumbnail. Isn't this for the
This is
Patreon?
YouTube.
No, this is for the main.
Fryo?
Yeah, this is for the main. We'll give it to them on.
We are planning.
Yeah, we'll give it to them. We'll give it to them next week. Anyways, listen. Thank you guys for watching. This was a pretty long pod. Really nice conversation though. So thank you guys for reaching this point. Remember to hug your mom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's kiss your mom, hug your dad. Kiss your mom, hug your dad. Apologize to your babe.
What
You
did
know you
do?
need to.
Yeah. There's one more I just thought. Use your free will responsibly.
Yeah, I thought we were checking on our boys.
Check on your boys.
Yeah.
Check on your boys as well,
Yeah.
man. And we'll see you guys next week,
Hey,
man.
be efficient.
Be efficient, bro. Be efficient. And let us know in the comments what you guys have planned for the year and like, you know, what your thoughts are. On the last pod, not so many people, but some people DM'd me their thoughts on the last pod. And I've had some like in-depth conversations around religion and around belief and around
Man,
sin.
guys don't DM me.
But
Guys
also,
DM me with stupid topics.
leave even. Why are you guys shy? Like, why don't you DM the pod? Why do you DM Melvin?
Yeah, because the pod will see. All of us.
DM
I'm
the pod
approachable.
so that we can all
I'm
see.
approachable. I'm an approachable
You're
guy.
You're more
shut
approachable than
up.
me.
But
bruh.
listen, no, honestly, put it in the comments because if you put it in the comments, it generates more conversation.
Yeah.
And you get more than just my opinion, you get the opinions of. Because I've already said my opinion on the pod.
Yeah.
So a lot of times
you'll
guys
get
are
the
asking me
opinion
to
of
like,
other mobsters. And
yeah. And people have so many thoughts, man. So
or
don't run
especially,
away.
yeah, because I'm changing my YouTube name, so I'm going to
You're
be
going to jump
commenting
in.
as Casper.
Okay.
We might create a graphic for you, just a ghost.
Yeah.
Listen, until
Like,
then,
subscribe, comment.
Share and hit the notification bell.
yeah.
And subscribe to Patreon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 USD.
And uninstall Honey.
And it's what?
Honey.
Honey.
Yeah, uninstall honey. Yeah,
was
yeah,
honey.
yeah.
What's honey?
We'll talk about
Hey, you
it.
tell us.
Yeah.
Aye, man. Africa must unite, bro.
Bye.
Peace.